Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives, Kody worries that other men may take Robyn away from him and doesn't want her to attend church by herself. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, has been concerned about all the men vying for Robyn Brown, his sole surviving wife. It appears that males with wandering eyes are the reason he fears losing his wife. The TLC personality has always had a serious obsession with his looks. But in front of other men, Kody wants to make sure that his wife's marital status is obvious. The other men, he believes, have been waiting to see whether they can get Robyn. Because of this, the TLC personality does not want her to attend church without him. Kody's overly protective and envious demeanor has taken the crowd by surprise. By it, what does he mean? Is his marriage the source of his insecurity? Is he protecting Robyn too much? Continue reading to find out his thoughts on it. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is notoriously caustic and problematic. His happiness has always come before his wives'. Their needs and desires were never prioritized by the TLC star. Meri, Christine, and Janelle broke up with Kody due of his lack of effort. Robyn Brown, his fourth wife, became more important to Kody. He has become completely enamored with her. Fans have pointed out his unfair marriage rules, though. Rather than spending time with Robyn, the TLC musician decided to take a trip with his siblings. Instead of concentrating on his remaining wife, Kody took a vacation. While his wife looked after the family, he enjoyed himself with his brothers. Kody has now talked about how he feels about losing a second wife. Is he being overly cautious? Kody Brown of Sister Wives frequently astounds his audience with his contentious remarks and peculiar outlook. He recently went to lunch with Robyn. In the most recent video, the woman informed her husband about the plans for their children, Aurora and Brianna, to go to a different church. She wanted to know if he would mind if they attended a different church together. Kody said he wanted to join them and had no problem with it. "I want to come sooner or later, as long as you guys aren't blocking me out," he said. The TLC personality clarified that he didn't want his wife to be apart from him for an extended period of time. Kody didn't want his wife to be perceived as a single mother by other men. "A lot of men are interested in Robyn," he admitted. He thus claimed to the camera that other males were attempting to approach her and avoid him. He continued by talking about his initial encounter with Robyn. The TLC personality acknowledged that he felt uneasy after staring at Robyn and assuming she was married. Furthermore, Kody is not interested in history being repeated so that other men might gaze upon her. He made a joke about defending the pride, according to People. Since Robyn could show her wedding ring to anyone who approached her, she reassured her husband that it wouldn't happen. In addition, Kody merely wished to ensure that other males would avoid her. To learn more about Kody's strategy for defending his wife, keep checking back to TV season and spoilers. High hopes. Sister Wives, although Christine is the epitome of romance, I believe she has too much faith in David Woolley. Though I believe she may have too much faith in her new spouse, Sister Wives actress Christine Brown is utterly enamored with David Woolley, who is helping her forget all the emotional trauma she endured in the past. Although their relationship hasn't endured, David seems like a wonderful guy. It's not that he's a nasty person. I think that famous women who date should always be on the lookout for men who aren't renowned because they can be pursuing them for the wrong reasons. I'm cheering for Christine because I genuinely care for her. Hopefully, David is who she believes him to be. But there are certain warning signs. Christine used to try to believe in Kody Brown for decades. She constantly wanted to touch and spend time with him because she was so in love with him. Before Robyn Brown came into the picture and ruined everything, Christine and Kody had a romantic relationship. Her identical rose-colored glasses attitude irritates me. It seems like David is the new Kody. I respect Christine's passionate nature and her willingness to put her all into partnerships. That, in my opinion, is precisely what people ought to do. She is very devoted to David, whether it's cooking for him, watching football with him, or exploring the Utah desert with him. they go on adventures on a tough ATV. She is clearly in love, and David appears to feel the same way. Christine has indeed lived and learned. She is an inspirational individual who is overcoming a negative spiritual union. Christine is content in her monogamous partnership. But as we all know, monogamous relationships can end in heartbreak. Some monogamous people lie and deceive, or they get weary of their partners and go away. Another possibility is that they remain and engage in problematic, toxic relationships. Happiness is absolutely not guaranteed by a traditional marriage. Christine's desire to put on a flawless front for her fans worries me. I'm concerned about her. Although I also have a sweet place for Janelle Brown, she is truly my favorite Brown. Moving on from heartbreak that may break other ladies, Janelle is such a kind woman. She is heroic, in my view. David appears to be in agreement, but there is a minor problem that could become a big one. It's because he finds the show's filming unpleasant. Christine put pressure on David to comply, and he finally did. He frequently appears a little uneasy while he's on screen in Sister Wives. Being in the spotlight like that is not natural for him, and he has acknowledged that he isn't entirely content while the cameras are rolling. The problem of all of Christine's children, especially the two stubborn ones, Paydon Brown and Gwendolyn Brown, is another. It can be difficult for David to get along with them because they are very outspoken. Those two adult children, whose father is Kody, have a history of conflict with their father, other siblings, and one another. As you can see from the Instagram photo above, Christine loves her kids, but it's likely that they won't love David. They see him as a user, therefore they're likely suspicious and might even assume the worst. One major red flag was that Gwendolyn did not go to her mother's wedding. Although she claimed to be busy with school, most daughters of her age would find a way to attend. That was odd, then. Given the nuptials, a professor would have probably granted Gwendolyn an extension on all she owed. Perhaps Gwendolyn made an unsuccessful attempt to set up something similar with a teacher. All of that is somewhat enigmatic, but it suggests that David and Christine's children may have issues. Perhaps Paydon was correct when he said she was hurrying into marriage, but he is a blustery person. He frequently ponders before speaking. His affection for his mother is genuine. Actually, he is frequently at his best when he is around Christine. Around her, he is funnier and softer. She is his refuge. That won't likely alter, and he might think David is vying for his mother's affection, attention, and energy. Christine's life appears to be wonderful, and I hope it is truly joyful. When she prepares meals for him, watches sports with him, and attends events with him, David seems to adore it. With the exception of Christine's case of seasickness, their honeymoon in France appeared to be a joyful and romantic vacation. Although they get along well, Christine's past and her wish to get him on the show seem to be the main problems. Christine is an experienced hand at celebrity, but David is still getting used to it. The stunning blonde woman who left Kody and blossomed like a rose is looking better than she has ever looked in her entire life. She can teach David how to do things. She is unable to address every negative aspect of reality stardom, though. I sincerely hope this marriage succeeds. To be honest, I can't think of another reality star that I like more than Christine. I'm struck by her courage. She left a marriage that didn't fulfill her after taking a risk. In my opinion, she is a woman asserting her authority. She is a person who constantly gains strength. I believe that the talented baker, cook, and nurturer is capable of anything. She deserves recognition because she has the courage. For women, the Sister Wives star is an excellent role model. She took action since she wasn't happy. I'm hoping she'll allow David ample privacy and independence. If he ever has a disagreement with her children, maybe she would take his side. David has gushed about Christine in the past, and she is undoubtedly a wonderful wife. I believe that these two could be a forever match if they spend enough time together in private and don't share anything. Meri is very comfortable with her ex-boyfriend Kody, but they are not friends, exclusive, not that kind of relationship. Although Meri Brown and her ex-husband Kody Brown get along well, she wouldn't describe them as friends. Meri talked exclusively to people about the present status of the ex-couple, saying, "When we're in each other's space, we are friendly and kind with each other. It's not inauthentic, in my opinion. Simply put, we're not at a point where we're texting and phoning each other and asking how things are going." "What are you doing today?" asks the 53-year-old sister-wife star. "We definitely need to communicate when we are in one other space, but it's not that kind of connection. It's all right." Although Meri Brown and her ex-husband Kody Brown get along well, she wouldn't describe them as friends. Meri talked exclusively to people about the present status of the ex-couple, saying, "When we're in each other's space, we are friendly and kind with each other. It's not inauthentic, in my opinion. Simply put, we're not at a point where we're texting and phoning each other and asking how things are going." "What are you doing today?" asks the 53-year-old sister-wife star. "We definitely need to communicate when we are in one other space, but it's not that kind of connection. It's all right. It was important to do, because I needed to terminate the marriage on every level," Meri comments. I am aware that Christine didn't think it was significant. The entrepreneur claims, "I've heard Kody say he didn't know why I needed to do it. He said to me, 'Well, why do we need to do that?' Well, because we've been married that way all along," I say. "What were you doing with all these ladies for all these years if that wasn't true? Therefore, don't tell me that wasn't legitimate because you once thought it was. I sensed it was. In my opinion, it was crucial to cut all connections. Therefore, it's the reason I went through that process, even though neither he nor I belonged to that church," she adds. "I still believed that was the procedure we underwent in order to get married, and it should be broken and ended in that manner. That was just significant to me." Following her divorce, Meri was taken aback by Kody's unexpectedly emotional response to her permanent move from Flagstaff, Arizona, where the Brown family had lived for more than 7 years after moving to Las Vegas. Christine Brown of Sister Wives talks about taking a deep breath and learning a big lesson after leaving Kody, exclusive. After the pair announced their separation in November 2021, the 51-year-old Sister Wives star tells people that she had a revelation. "I believed that we were open." She and her sister wife, Janelle Brown, said, "I thought we knew everything, and I thought we understood how big this world was. After leaving, though, I was struck with the realization that there was a vast world outside and that I could breathe deeply. Additionally, there are opportunities and amazing things on the other side of polygamy." She goes on, "For me, because I felt so free, so happy, and so joyful not living it anymore." The TLC show's Sunday episode featured Christine and her friends, including Janelle, celebrating her and Kody's ex-anniversary. But throughout the meal, she was taken aback when her ex called. She says, "Weird, it's Kody of all people. I am clueless as to why Kody is phoning me. Will I answer the phone? No, ugh." In a confessional, Kody revealed he was calling to find a time to get together with the couple's youngest child Truly, 13, while Christine was visiting. The pair are also parents to daughters Aspen, 28, Michael 27, Gwendolyn, 21, Isabel, 20, and son Paydon, 25. After the surprise phone call, Christine, who wed David Woolley on October 7, reflected on moving forward with her life despite it being hard to leave a marriage. "It sure feels good on the other side. I'm a big fan of divorce. If you're thinking about it, I say go for it," she admitted. "Do it. You're already miserable. It might be terrible advice, but I'm not a therapist or a psychiatrist of anything. I just know how it feels on the other side, and it's awesome." Though this was filmed before her wedding, Christine wasted no time embracing her new life. After Woolley popped the question in April, the pair got married on October 7 in Moab, Utah, in front of 330 guests. "It's a fairy tale," Christine told people exclusively of their nuptials. "It's everything I never thought I would have. I get to walk down the aisle to David, him just looking at me the way that he does. It's a dream come true. We have so many things in common," she added. "It's just easy. I found someone who is everything I've been looking for, who is a true partner, and someone who just wants to be with me and loves me for me."